Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back with a car chat. It's been a minute. So most of you know Amber Guyger, the police officer convicted of murdering Botham Jean in Dallas, was sentenced to 10 years. Let me give you some context right quick. Crystal Mason was in prison, black woman, got out, didn't know she couldn't vote, voted, got 5 years in prison in Texas. Marissa Alexander was in an abusive relationship with her husband, fired a warning shot at him, didn't shoot him, didn't kill him, but got 20 years in Florida. Kelantre Bearfield, 23-year-old guy, shot and killed a police dog, 34 years in prison for killing the police dog. Michael Thompson, 1994, arrested for 3 pounds of weed, or selling 3 pounds of weed, was given 40 to 60 years in prison, and weed was legalized in Michigan last year. The problem that most of us have with this whole situation is that these glaringly obvious unfair sentencing outcomes and rates of conviction are disproportionately in favor of white folks and police officers, most specifically white police officers. I saw that Botham Jean's brother was on the stand. He told the officer he forgave her, he loved her, he wanted her to accept Christ. And look, that's totally his right. I respect that. I'm not going through what he's going through. That's his process, and he's entitled to that. She was, the judge let him hug her. The judge later hugged her, which I've never seen a judge hug anybody else convicted of murder. Like, I don't know, maybe I just missed it, but I didn't see that. Or people convicted of lesser crimes who said that they were sorry. This judge also is supported by the Dallas Police Association, PAC, and they're supporting her run for re-election. Make of that what you will. I understand that I identify as Christian, and a lot of other people do, and people are saying, look, you should forgive, you have to let things go. And while I think forgiveness is important, I understand the place of it. I'm just not about that life in this situation. Like, say what you want to say about me. I really don't care. Like, this woman had text messages where she was, mocking like Martin Luther King Jr. being dead, where she was telling another officer that he should mace the crowd supporting an MLK celebration. And I just think that I'm at a point in my life where I'm not willing to just, move past these types of things. Like, unless and until people, I believe, do the work to show that they are legitimately remorseful and sorry for what they've done, then I'm just not gonna give you the whole I love you and I wish the best for you, because it's not authentic for me. Like, I'm tired of seeing us do these things with people who continue to adversely affect us, who continue to shoot us and murder us and berate us and marginalize us. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, I see you, I know who you are, and I'm going to treat you accordingly, just like you do all of us. So this, to me, was really a miscarriage of justice. There's no viable reason in my mind how this woman, Amber Guyger, goes to the wrong apartment with a red mat in front of the door that she didn't have in front of hers, walks into an apartment which is definitely, furnished differently, probably smells differently, might have even been configured differently. I don't know the specifics of it. But shoots and kills a man who is unarmed and, feet away from her. Like, it's just illogical in my mind, with the exception of the fact that his blackness and probably his maleness as well was seen as a threat. And she used deadly force in that instance. So this is really disheartening for me. I feel for his family, for his friends, for anybody else who's having these types of issues or had these types of situations happen to you or someone you love or someone you know. And man, it's just exhausting. Like, it really is. I want the best for, black people. I want the best for America as a whole. But unless and until we start having real conversations about where we are, about how we got here, about how we move from here, we'll never really see progress. You know, we will see little things that'll happen, and then there'll be something that'll set us back. And it's happened over and over and over again. And frankly, I'm tired of it. I legitimately am. So I will continue to have the tough conversations. I will continue to critique things that I feel like are wrong, and hopefully inspire somebody, educate somebody, uplift somebody to be involved, to get invested, to do more, and hopefully inspire some non-black people to have conversations with their other non-black people about the issues of systemic racism and oppression and the things that we're tired of seeing in this country as a people. You know, and the more I learn and read and grow, the more exhausting it becomes. And I posted earlier that James Baldwin said, you know, to be Negro, or to be a Negro in America and to be relatively conscious is to be, you know, in a rage almost all the time. The more you know, the heavier the burden, at least for me. So that's my take on this. I'd love to know your comments. As always, your thoughts. Please leave them below.